Hi, my name is Shannon Haddock, and I am a fiction specialist here at the Hoover Library. Today's book is When the Mountains Burn by David Joy. This book came out in 2020. I listened to it this year, and the audio was just riveting. David Joy is known for his gritty literature. His books show a reality most of us don't want to face, but he writes the stories he does in such a intriguing way that it keeps us riveted to the story. In this case, it is North Carolina in, I think it's 2016, when the Tellico fires were raging in the North Carolina mountains. And not a lot around these very rural parts in North Carolina thrive. In fact, a retired forester named Raymond Mathis is one of the main characters who is bound and determined to save his 40-year-old drug addict son, Ricky. He's been in and out of rehab several times. They've tried everything, and Ricky has stolen pretty much anything of value from his father. He doesn't even lock his house anymore. And when it comes down to it, Ricky tells a drug dealer that he owes a lot of money to, that his father will pay off his debt. And did Raymond know his son knew about a eminent domain case on some land that he owed, and he had just $10,000, which was going to be his retirement. So he ends up giving the $10,000 to the drug kingpin, but it doesn't save his son. His son immediately runs away and gets involved in yet another heroin exchange, which cost him his life. And at that place where Ricky dies is another sad soul. His name is Danny. He is a Cherokee Indian, but he doesn't live on the reservation anymore. After a workplace accident, he is left with an opioid addiction, and he battles his demons. He's at one point he seems like a really good guy, then he turns out to be a really bad guy. But after he sees Ricky's death, he is really shaken by it. Also, another key character in the story is an embedded DEA agent who is posing as an addict, and he gets himself involved in across interstate transportation of drugs involving tribal police. So a lot of really, really tense situations are just compellingly written by David Joy. There's the dialogue is wonderful. It's got a lot of authentic and flawed characters, but you end up cheering for. I think David Joy will become one of the best Southern noir fiction writers. He's one to watch. He was I think he came to Southern Voices, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember. Anyway, When the Mountains Burn is a fabulous book, incredible audiobook. And even though the story matter is depressing at times, you will not want to put it down to find out what happens to these characters. So get the book at the library. I know you'll enjoy it, and happy reading.